If you have never paid attention before, I want you to lend me your time as you're about to hear something strange, something crucial, something serious. If you want to know more about the happenings in Nigeria, and for example, the RIP of Mohbad, and how it connects to certain things that we have been hearing, probably you must have heard about actor Yul Edochie and many other drama, many other deep, mysterious things. If you have done so and you're interested in these mysteries, I want you to pay attention to this video from the beginning of it till the end, as you will get to know more than you knew before. But before we proceed, I want you to like and share. Very important. You are going to know some deep things about Gistlover and the many other things that are behind the scene. You are going to find out a lot of things. Like and share this video. Let it go viral. And not just that alone. If you're just coming across this channel, tap on the subscription button, turn on the notification bell. And you can go an extra step by tapping on the thanks button to encourage us to do more. Let us get right into it.
Good morning, citizens of Nigeria. It is no news that an Afrobeats musician known as Mohbad was murdered about 2 to 3 weeks ago. The reason and cause of his death is however not known till date, because the culprit have been using the news media tactic to conceal a lot of evidences and facts. One of the corrupted media blogs we are interested in for now is the Gistlover's blog. The blog have been ran under for about 3 to 4 years now without the general public knowing the handler's identity. So many false news have been posted on the blog concerning celebrities, political figures, and so many people. It is no news that this specific blog doesn't venture into investigative reporting. Rather, they wait for a snitch close to the personality they're reporting about before they get something to post about. And when they do not get a snitch to give them informations, they make up false stories which many gullible Nigerians will believe without a doubt. The handler of the blog, however, is a man known as Wole Adebayo, who lives with his wife and children in the UK. Wole started off as a philanthropist who makes giveaway posts on Instagram during the early months of 2017. He got some advice from a Nollywood female friend of his to start the blog some months later, which he did. Early 2019, when the blog started gaining momentum due to the leaked secrets of Nollywood acts he posts, he decided to become anonymous and break all kinds of records that would link him to being the owner of the blog by deleting his pictures, archiving previous posts, made his wife and daughter's accounts private. Even his closest friend had to go private because of this. Anonymous have no issue about his privacy. The fact that he uses the blog to post some untrue stories is what we are going against. As regards his impact in sabotaging the Justice for Mohbad campaign, we shall be fully involved and bring forth the culprit who have been working in proxy with him in order to conceal the evidences, as well as the justice for the murdered musician.
You may think you are the smartest person in the room, but now you have met your match.
Dramatic, innit? Well, you are about to hear more. You're about to find out more. You see, we live in a world of secrecy. We live in a world where anyone can be manipulated, anyone can be bought. There was a time that a lot of people believed and trusted Gistlover, not because Gistlover is an, like what you heard, not like Gistlover is an investigative journalist that goes to find, of course, every investigative journalist, detective rely on info. They have contacts that give information to them, and that's what Gistlover does. Just like what we do, at times we get reliable sources giving us this info here, and then we investigate, we confirm that these infos are real. So this is how Gistlover is not spirit. It's the same way like any other blog. The only difference between one blog and the other is integrity. Do not forget the power that social media wields, particularly if you're a blogger and all of that. There is so much power. You can change the narrative at any minute, at any time, to whatever direction you want. So imagine such power in the hands of a corrupt individual. Now, fingers have been pointed at Gistlover. People have said, look, man, we are not dumb. We are not dumb. That we liked or we followed you does not mean we are foolish. Why are you covering for Mohbad's wife? Why are you covering for her? Why are you trying to protect her interest? Like, seriously? Why are you trying to nail only Naira Marley? Nail all of these people. And you care less about Mohbad's wife, who was there all through. Are you saying she is not aware of what was happening. So others can be nailed because they were friends of his, they had business dealings here and there. Well, I want you to hear more because there is more to what the eyes can see. In fact, this is beyond human imagination.
According to Gistlover, say that maybe Gistlover not even the job. They say maybe when I make Papa say DNA test, say Wumi must do DNA test for the pikin because of the property. Me kuma I be not know say buy get house because to the years in a rent na e dey o. If not be now way e be like say they just still bring the information say Mohbad get as my curry people things dey for life or mansion na e no be just any year out na mansion na e get to dey say e buy for 170 million naira. That's what I will put the picture of the house for you kuna see am. The boy tell to be say he don't try even now later one I do because that day wey be say you don't need buy papa dey show your house see where the company but who see where see the sorry guys see where he dey live na so you know they chop mobile money and so this second they show all where he dey live and they come go still carry mobile go bury am for inside put wey get mansion like the one wey be say I wan post the picture for here. E no make sense na my colleague how una see this matter. This matter now, that justice from Bible, they find whether they like it or not, it will come out because I don't understand. But as days they go, the secret they review. As days they go, the secret they review one by one.
The sequel to the previous video we published, we would like to talk about who at C33Y is to Mohbad. Wunmi, who goes by the moniker C33Y, is the wife to the just deceased Afrobeats musician, Mohbad. According to her, they've been dating for about 8 years before they got married secretly in 2019, of which only closely related people to them were present at the event. As regards the death of Mohbad, Wunmi is one of the suspects we are mostly interested in. We would like to ask you all some questions and will also like you to give honest answers within yourselves. Where was Wunmi when Mohbad was being bullied and harassed by his previous record label boss? She claimed Mohbad wanted to keep her and the child a secret due to the insecurities surrounding him. Why did she think some hours after his death is the best period to come out to announce herself as the wife and mother to the child? Why did she deactivate her Instagram account days after announcing herself as the wife of the deceased? Some people doubted the genuinity of the child belonging to Mohbad due to a leaked excerpt of his Snapchat chat with Wunmi, where he alleged that she was cheating on him. Why didn't she shut the rumors down by granting a DNA confirmation test? Why is Wunmi's sister threatening anyone who suggests a DNA test with a legal case? Your answers are all here. There is a huge reason why Wunmi decided to keep her family's information off the social media. We are going to unravel this today. Wunmi, also known as Oma Wunmi Awanuga, was born and brought up in Lagos by a businessman father and a policewoman mother. She's a relative to the most recent manager to Mohbad, Gistlover, who is legally known as Seyi Awanuga. The connection that brought about the signing of Mohbad to Malian Records in the late month of 2019 was as a result of a recommendation made by Gistlover to Naira Marley. Gistlover was so close to the Malians, to the extent that Naira Marley had to purchase a Range Rover car for her some months after signing Mohbad to the record label. Wunmi, on the other hand, is not a stranger to Naira Marley, as the Malian boss was fully aware of who she is to Mohbad, and he was as well present at the secret marriage they did. So we ask you again, who was Wunmi referring to as the bad guy? That makes them feel insecure when she said Mohbad told her to stay low-key because of the issues and insecurities around him. Who was Mohbad protecting Oma Wunmi Awanuga from? Oma Wunmi Awanuga's mother is a policewoman in Nigeria. Why didn't she step in or voice out on the case when her son-in-law was going through a series of humiliations and threat to life?
That is the question. Whilst Mohbad was going through all of this, why didn't Wumi's mother, a police officer, step into it? What were they protecting? You heard the connection. I'm sure you saw the link. What exactly is happening? Is it that they could not step into Mohbad's case because they had some other vested interest in Naira Marley's, whatever it is, and they are like, you know what, let us just keep everything on the low key. Whatever it is, we don't pray that anything happens, but if anything is to happen, we can sacrifice him for this or that. What exactly is it that they were protecting? What exactly? Is it that they are aware that Naira Marley wasn't really vicious, or is it that they've come to realize that Mohbad is the one that is creating issues here and there, and screaming, shouting, acting like the victim. Or there is more to what the eyes can see. What does Wumi know? That is the point. Because we are all speculating, but you heard deep connection details, and that exactly is what I thought about at the beginning. I said, wait, hold on a second. In Nigeria and all over the world, that is how it works. If you are connected to the prime minister, connected to the president, connected to security agents and all of that, once in a while, if issues are to come up, you expect that family member to step in, because at least they say charity begins at home. Not for them to cover up crime or to do any of this, but at least you will not be threatened on the street when your brother is a police officer. That's the truth. So how come the mother of Wumi, how come she did not do the needful? Why did she keep quiet until it ended up to become what it is right now? You see, there is more connected to Wumi in this whole matter. She was also one of those radical young ladies. Yes, she's part of those radical young ladies, but unfortunately, somehow Mohbad was the one that could not contain himself, and he ended up in what he ended up into. Now, we'll also be listening to the talk about Wumi running out of Nigeria, escaping out of Nigeria, that she got a Canadian visa so as to get out of all of this, drama. Do not forget that there is a lot. There is so much money, a lot of money here and there that probably she had cornered in some accounts. I don't know how much she had gotten. Maybe she had kept this because Mohbad's father said this girl, my son's wife, will transfer money when Mohbad is sleeping, of course, the father will not say when he's high and he's out of this world. Mohbad's father said these things, that this is what this girl does. A lot of money being kept. And we are talking of a house, according to what we are being told. The house that Mohbad bought, having done one or two things, I mean, come on, we are talking about 3 years contract or thereabout with Naira Marley, and he's able to afford a house of 170 million. 170 million on the island of Lagos. Do you get what I'm saying? What about the shows that he went for? Look at the streaming. A lot of things should compel the Nigerian police to investigate Wumi, because this is how it is done in Sena Climes. Let us listen more to this, and we'll talk more.
Wumi, now God will punish you. Anywhere you are, God will punish you. What is the meaning of that cloth you throw in that burial ground? Police! Nigeria police! You need to see the video. And that woman that was holding you to the burial ground when you went to bury your husband. What was that thing that guy passed to that woman that you took along, that woman took along? Guys, go and watch that video. Somebody just send it to me now. Wumi, now God will punish you. Wumi, now God will punish you. What is the meaning of that video? Guys, share this video. Share it. Oh, I haven't seen this kind of thing in my life. I haven't seen this kind of thing in my life. Guys, there's a video where they were burying Imole. Wumi threw a white cloth in that burial ground. And when the woman was carrying Wumi along, the woman was wearing blue. She put on white, what's this thing they used to, turban on her head. And the woman, a guy wearing black hoodie, passed something to the woman. When he passed something to the woman hold it. I think that was what they put inside that white cloth that they threw in that burial ground. Ọlọ́run ní dáríjì. If you guys do this thing to Imole and you send it to his early grave, as you guys have planned it, God will never will disgrace all of you. And we that are fighting for him, if you try not say it, you will bend down, use your head to carry it. You don't know who gave back to me. You don't know how I came to this world. And your people must follow him only. You will die and follow him. I am a nikao. I am a nikao. I am a nikao. See, I saw the video. More video yet. I saw the video. Guys, I saw the video. Somebody sent it to me. I was like, I don't understand. She followed me. She sent it since yesterday. She told me everything. I was following it. I saw a guy, light skin. She wore hoodie and she passed it to the woman that was holding Wumi. Wumi, what is that white cloth? You said you put in that paragraph. Explain to us.
She go explain tire. Because what people have observed and noticed in all this is that Wumi is acting strange. Like, he's trying to cover up herself. There is nothing new about Mohbad that a lot of people do not know. And if you don't know, well, I will share it with you. This guy abused substance. He did abuse substance. He wanted money. He wanted to be more famous. He wanted to be free of the record label that helped him get to where he is. Of course, they also have their own gang and their own group that will attack, beat you up, disgrace you, muscle on you. That's how the record label works. Is that not how politicians operate? They have police officers, they have people that can deal with you. Back in those days, it was the military. If you have a military brother or you're connected, they can as well just bully you at any time. This is how it works. Those record label owners, they belong to one fraternity called secret society or the other. That is the only way you can survive in that industry. That is what we need to begin to look at. If you are not part of this, you will be bullied. Just imagine you go to perform somewhere and there is one artist that is loyal to one group, one cult here and there. We are talking about this lawlessness that has played out and eventually landed us where we are. Your stage can be disrupted and broken because they will tell you that there is one guy. It's just like this East Coast and West Coast thing in the US. Gang. That's what it is. Gangsterism. That's what it is. So that is the connection between Mohbad and his record label. Nothing more. That is the connection. Nothing more. They are not brothers and sisters. So what else? Is it that Mohbad is richer than the record label owner, Naira Marley? No, he is not. So what is this thing? But what we need to go back to is the beginning. Just like what Mohbad's father said. Mohbad's father said it. Like, there was a time this guy got angry, wanted to throw away the baby, said he's going to throw it away. That's when we should begin to look at it like, what frustrated this guy? Or is it that this guy has issues? Does Mohbad have, there are people who have mental problems, but it is not the kind that you get naked for. They don't get naked for it. But they tend to behave overboard, if you understand what I mean. I mean, okay, we all have our different threshold. We all have our own limit. But these people, come on, when you look at them, you know that this is not normal. A little thing, they have already broken everywhere apart. Anything, they are ready to break the top to the bottom. There are people like that, particularly if they abuse substance and it has turned their head upside down with the health issue that they have. So it's not only typhoid, malaria, dysentery, and this general health issue or the popular ones that you know that are problems. People have mental problems, mental health problems. But because of the way people perceive you when you have mental problems, they will not go into it. So what exactly is this thing? What will get you angry? Mohbad's father, I'm quoting what Mohbad's father said. He said, I heard this, but I don't want to believe it. What will prompt you, if truly a child belongs to you, what will get you so angry? And you will say you will take your child and throw him over Third Mainland Bridge into the ocean. What will make you say such? What will make you say such? Well, about what I told you before, I said there are talks out there about Mohbad's wife, Wumi. If you heard from the anonymous talking about cheating, which is not something that I want to dwell on. These things do happen in relationship, in marriages, so I'm not going to dwell on it. But what I'm trying to say is motive. When you are investigating issues such as something sensitive as this, murder, RIP, you need to look into motive. Who stands to gain? Who stands to benefit? That's it. Who stands to gain? Who stands to benefit? You have to look at it. You have to look around. The parents of Mohbad, the wife of Mohbad and Mohbad's wife's family, Mohbad's friends, who are those that stand to benefit from this RIP? Those are the people you look at. Then you begin to now stretch and begin to, link up together so that you arrive at the point that you need to arrive to. We cannot remain, myopic about it, because not only about Mohbad. Yes, I know the trend, the frenzy. Everyone is like, oh, Mohbad. There is more to what the eyes can see, and this connects to everybody. It connects to everybody. So I will want you to listen to this man and let us hear what he has to say.
Orí fóònù pọ̀, ó kún bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ́tẹ́. Wọ́n ní Wùmí ti fẹ́ máa sá lọ sí Canada. Ẹ gbọ́ ṣé lóòótọ́ ni o.
Yes.
Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn pé tó káàbọ̀ sí ilé agodo QH radio studio tá a wà ní Accra ní orílẹ̀-èdè Ghana. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa àti pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ṣe mọ̀ wípé ojúmọ́ kan ọ̀rọ̀ kan ni o. Ojúmọ́ kan àṣà kan ni. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn náà pè mí. Mo ti gbọ́ mi ò kọbi ara sí. Wọ́n ti sọ mi ò fọkàn sí. Mo máa ń sọ kinní kan fún yín pé ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Kìrìsìtẹ́nì la máa tẹ̀lé. Tó ní pé ká wádìí ohun gbogbo dájú ká dẹ̀ di tó bá jẹ́ òtítọ́ ibẹ̀ mú ṣinṣin. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn títí tí gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ àwọn aláṣẹ tí wọ́n fi máa rí fídíò yìí. Ẹ bá wa share ẹ̀ káàkiri sórí gbogbo àwọn contact tẹ́ bá ní. Tẹ́ bá ti rí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan kó bá wa share more than 20 times. Tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ lẹ fẹ́ justice o. Because ẹlòmíì máa ń fojú fẹ́ justice ni kò ní fọkàn fẹ́. Kí ló fà tẹ́lòmíì ṣe máa ń fojú fẹ́ tí ò kí ń fọkàn fẹ́? Ẹlòmíì àgbọ̀ nǹkan báyìí, tá bá tún ní kan share ẹ̀ kò tún ní share ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ lóhun fẹ́ justice. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀yin lẹ ní ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ nípa ẹ̀. Mo sọ kinní kan fún yín pé tó bá jẹ́ pé ní ìdáká àti tèmi ni, mo ti máa dákẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tipẹ́. But ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ fans wa, ẹ̀yin lẹ rán wa ńṣẹ́. Àwọn àgbàlagbà dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹni tó bá rán ni níṣẹ́ là bẹ̀rù. Èèyàn ò gbọ́dọ̀ bẹ̀rù ẹni tó máa jẹ́ṣẹ́ yẹn fún. Nǹkan tá a wò nìyẹn. Ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti rán wa ńṣẹ́ yẹn, nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kẹ́yin náà ò ṣe. Òun ni pé tí iṣẹ́ yẹn bá ti wá jáde, kẹ́yin náà dẹ̀ máa share ẹ̀. Òun ni ipa tẹ́yin máa kó fún wa. Ìgbìyànjú ti yín lórí ẹ̀ kò jù yẹn lọ. Tí a bá ti gbé iṣẹ́ yẹn jáde gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe béèrè, kẹ́yin náà dẹ̀ ṣe kíni kẹ́ bá wa share ẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn voice note ni mo gbà sọ́wọ́. Ó ti wá jáde lóríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà. Ìdí nìyẹn tó fi jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá a máa sọ lénìí, mo máa mú voice note oríṣi méjì wá fún yín. Ó tó bí oríṣi 10, ṣùgbọ́n méjì péré ni mo máa fún yín. Tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ méjèèjì tán, ibẹ̀ láti máa mú iṣẹ́ ṣe. Ìròyìn kan wà, wọ́n ń pè wá, wọ́n ní Wùmí ti sá lọ Canada. Wùmí ti sá lọ Canada. Ètò wà nídìí ẹ̀, mo máa sọ fún yín. Ẹ má kánjú kúrò ńbẹ̀. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ fún wa. Wọ́n ní ẹ bá fẹ́ gba nǹkan níbì kan máa farabalẹ̀. Gbogbo àtọjọ́ táwọn èèyàn ti ń pè mí láti bí ọjọ́ 2 sọ́jọ́ 3 sẹ́yìn ni wọ́n ti ń give àwọn reports yẹn pé wọ́n ní Wùmí ti sá lọ Canada o. Wọ́n ní Wùmí ti sá lọ Canada, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa béèrè o. A máa débẹ̀ sìn. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ fún mi ní ìṣẹ́jú kan péré gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ẹsẹ̀ kan dé ọ̀dọ̀ wọn. Ká dẹ̀ kan sára sí wọn, ká kí wọn pé wọ́n kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Iléeṣẹ́ Renix Reshape tí wọ́n wà ní Louisiana Street ní Austin, Texas. Wọ́n ní ká sọ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí àlàáfíà yín bá rí bákan pé àwọn oògùn ìbílẹ̀ kan bẹ tí wọ́n ti ṣe lórílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá ń rà tẹ́ bá ń gbèlúra ara yín á máa jí pépé. Oògùn tìbílẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n orílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà ni wọ́n ti ṣe, kò ń ṣe tòyìnbó. Tìbílẹ̀ tí wọ́n ṣe ní orílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà fún àǹfààní àwọn èèyàn tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní BP. Wọ́n ní kan tán pè ní knockout organic capsule. Ìyẹn ṣe fún BP. Wọ́n ní kan tán pè ní flesh is organic fún arúmọléegun ẹni tí inú egungun bá máa ń ro bóyá bí àgbàlagbà ọmọdé. Chagablum truffles òun ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ fáwọn obìnrin tó bá ti ní menopause. Bákan náà ẹ wo ẹ gbọ́ polówó yẹn náà, tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ tán màá wá fún yín ní phone number yẹn tó nílé iṣẹ́ gan.
Now, wow, Papa, my God, oh, help us.
Tí ó bá jẹ́ kó wọ́n ti dé menopause, àwọn obìnrin tó ti wọ menopause, àwọn nìyẹn wà.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa béèrè lọ́wọ́ Nigeria Police pé ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí ẹni tó ṣì wà under investigation ó fìlú sílẹ̀ tí àìtí rojú tó ọ̀rọ̀, torí gbogbo awuyewuye tó ń lọ káàkiri ń sìn òun ní pé Canadian visa yìí ti jáde. In fact gan wọ́n ló ń flaunt ẹ̀ lórí status ẹ̀, ó post ẹ̀ sórí status.
Wahala dey o. My people make una dey hear abeg.
Tó ń jó tinú ẹ̀ dùn pé Canadian visa wọn ti bọ́ sí. òun travel. Mo kàn ní kí n béèrè ní o. Kẹ́ tó bá fi wá èlò lọ́dọ̀ àwọn agbófinró. Ẹ ṣé sà.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ dáhùn sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí àǹtí tí wọ́n sọ. Mo kí n pé ẹ kú iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ, mo dẹ̀ kí n pé ẹ kú ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ, because gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad, ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ fún yín. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ká torí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ká ṣe lọ́hùn. Ṣọ́rọ̀ tí mo sọ yé yín, inú mi dẹ̀ dùn lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin fáǹsì wa tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan ń bẹ tó jẹ́ pé tí ẹ bá tí ì gbọ́ lọ́dọ̀ tiwa, ẹ tí believe pé nǹkan yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀, Ọlọ́run ò ní fi gbá wa lẹ́nu o. A dẹ̀ nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ká ṣe lọ́hùn. Ikú Mohbad dùn wá gan. Ó dẹ̀ ṣì ń bá wa lọ́kàn jẹ́, àgàgà gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jábí àmọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ má jẹ́ kí àwọn tó ń gbé fake information káàkiri, ẹ má jẹ́ kán distract yín o. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ kankan níbikíbi látẹnu anybody, ẹ jẹ́ kán fi proof ẹ̀ hàn yín kẹ́ tó máa tẹ̀lé. Ẹni ó bá rí visa Wumi tàbí ibi tí Wumi ti post Canada visa, ẹ lè send ẹ̀ sí mi. Ẹ má tẹ̀lé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ orí social media, make una come here o, visa tó ti jáde o, Wumi ti ń travel o. Ẹ jẹ́ kán fún wa lẹ́fídẹ́ǹsì pé Wumi ti ń travel. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa tẹ̀lé nu. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló jẹ́ pé torí subscribers ni wọ́n ṣe ń gbé fake information. Àwa tá a dẹ̀ farabalẹ̀ gan tá a gbé fake information, ìyẹn ò ní ká má di subscriber. Kò dìgbà téèyàn bá tó fi agídí parọ́ mọ́rọ́ kan kó tó di pé olúwa ẹ̀ wá jẹ lọ. Rárá, ẹ rí pé tẹ bá ṣàkíyèsí gbogbo ẹ̀yin fáǹsì wa, ọjọ́ wo lẹ ti gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi kí n máa pariwo pé ẹ máa bá wa subscribe o, ẹ máa bá wa subscribe o. Ẹ tó bá like nǹkan tá à ń ṣe fúnra ẹ̀ ló máa subscribe. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ nígboro ń sìn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa lórí ètò, àwa ò sọ pé rọ́ ni, àwa ò sọ pé òótọ́ ni. Ìgbà tá a bá tó rí la tó máa pa gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀. Òótọ́ ni a fún ní 50%, irọ́ ni a fún ní 50%. Ìgbà tá a bá rí pé lóòótọ́ ni visa yẹn jáde tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ travel lóòótọ́ la tó máa fún ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní 100%. Tí ò bá dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀, a kàn sọ fún yín pé irọ́ ni o, 100%. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi ọ̀rọ̀ kan fún yín lápẹẹrẹ. Ó dùn mí gan ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín. Ọmọkùnrin kan sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Mohbad nígbà tó ṣe kú. Ó ní irọ́ ni wọ́n ń pa. Ipe Mohbad ìgbà tó délé ìwòsàn yẹn, òun bá ya fọ́tò. Asọdùn pọ̀ jù lẹ́nu ẹlòmíì. Òun bá ya fọ́tò ló sọ fún wa. Gbogbo àwọn bloggers náà dẹ̀ ti ń gbé káàkiri pé ẹni tó jẹ́ pé bí ó ṣe dé hospital ẹnìkan lòun bá ya fọ́tò. Mo wá pe àwọn èèyàn, mo ní ẹ wá o. Ó lòun bá ya fọ́tò ní àárí fọ́tò yẹn o. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa tẹ̀lé nu. Ó bá ya fọ́tò, àdẹ̀rí fọ́tò. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mi tẹ́ máa ń gbọ́ ní social media. Mo fẹ́ enlighten èèyàn. Ẹ má tẹ̀lé nu. Ẹ má tẹ̀lé kankan sọ fún pé ọlọ́pàá tó ti sọ pé kán máa lọ lé o. Ẹ̀yin náà bá tún máa gbé kiri pé wọ́n lọ́lọ́pàá ti ní kán máa lọ o. Wọ́n lọ́lọ́pàá ti ní kán máa lọ o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa farabalẹ̀ tá a bá gbọ́rọ̀. Ojoojúmọ́ ni mo fi ń kọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa, ìyá wa, ẹni tó tó mi bí pọ̀ nínú yín lọ́kùnrin. Ẹni tó tó ìyá fún mi pọ̀ nínú yín lóbìnrin. Mo rẹ́lòmí tó jẹ́ pé ó tó àǹtí fún mi lóbìnrin. Ẹni tó jẹ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n fún wa lọ́kùnrin pọ̀. Mo wá ń try láti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ fún yín pẹ̀lú ìrírí ti tèmi pé ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa tẹ̀lé ẹnu. Tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́ nǹkan kan ní social media, ẹ make sure wípé ẹ fojú rí nǹkan náà. Tọ́ bá ní Wùmí ti ń sá lọ o, ẹ kàn fi hàn pé òun lélẹ̀ evidence lélẹ̀ yìí o. Kò ń ṣe pé kí Quadri Hamzat kan bọ̀ sórí ètò kí lẹ́yìn èèyàn Wùmí ti ń sá lọ sí Canada o. Báwo ni mo ṣe mọ̀ pé ó sá lọ Canada? Mi ì rí visa náà. So ibi tí mò ń lọ ni pé tó bá jẹ́ pé Wùmí sá lọ sí Canada lóòótọ́, ẹni tó bá sọ, ẹni kó fi visa, proof visa yẹn ni kó fi hàn yín kẹ́ ẹ lè rí. Kò ń ṣe pé kákan torí àsọdùn pé kákan rò pé kí la tún lè fi dàwọn èèyàn láàmú o. Okay. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún fún wọn ní fáàbù báyìí kan tó máa jẹ yẹn lọ nígboro. Kí ni yẹn ò dáa? Mi ò sọ tàwọn tó ń gbérú mọ̀ káàkiri. Àwọn kan lè rò pé kí la tún fi lè boost fans àwọn kan sọ anything. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa rí proof. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi nǹkan yẹn hàn wá. Torí ẹlòmíì ti ní BP lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Torí ọmọ ológo lọmọ yẹn, ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń dùn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn. Inú ẹlòmíì ò dùn, ẹlòmíì ò gbádùn ara ẹ̀ láti ìgbà yẹn dé ní. Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn kan á dẹ̀ tún máa torí pé wọ́n fẹ́ rí fans. wọ́n fẹ́ rí follower, wọ́n fẹ́ rí subscriber, wọ́n á tún máa parọ́ fún irú èèyàn tí ò tí ì gbádùn tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní àgbàrá òjò kò lóhùn oníléwó. Ẹ̀yin fáǹsì wa tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ onílé, ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ nígbà o. Wùmí lọ sí Canada, òun lọ sí Canada. Àwa ò létí sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, àdẹ̀lé tí sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Mi ò ní fẹ́ kẹ́ tí ìpara yín sílẹ̀ kíkú tó dé o. Gbogbo yín lẹ máa dàgbà tẹ́ máa darúgbó, ẹ má para yín sílẹ̀ pé kíkú gan tó dé. Mo gbọ́ fọ́ìsì kan, Alhaji ẹ ṣàánú wa o, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ wọ́n ní Wùmí ti lọ Canada o. Tẹ́yin bá lọ dákú, tó jẹ́ pé information tẹ́ gbọ́ yẹn tó bá lọ jẹ́ pé irọ́ ní ńkọ́, ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ ti máa kú tán, ẹ̀yin kò tún ní dúró gbọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọlọ́run nípa yín nípa yà. Ẹni information tẹ́ bá ti gbọ́, ẹni ọ̀rọ̀ tán bá ti fún yín pé báyìí, kẹ́ ẹ tó bara jẹ́ kó tó dùn yín, Ọlọ́run ò fọ́ yín lójú, kò dẹ̀ ní fọ́. Ẹ make sure ẹni pé kán jọ tẹ́ gbọ́ yẹn proof ẹ̀dá kán fi kíní yẹn hàn yín. Tó bá ti fi hàn yín, tó bá jẹ mẹ́kún gbà yẹn, ẹ lè sunkún, kẹ́ ẹ sunkún fún nítàn. But most of àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ń gbọ́ àtàwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ń rí, nǹkan tí a fojú rí ni o, a kàn ń gbọ́ ni. Most of àwọn nǹkan yẹn ló jẹ́ pé kò tí ì ṣẹlẹ̀, a kàn ń gbérú mọ́ káàkiri ni. So mo ń sọ ilé fún àǹfààní gbogbo ẹ̀yin fáǹsì mi torí mi fẹ́ kẹ́ mi yín ogun, mi ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí nǹkan kan ó ṣe yín fún wa. Wùmí lọ sí Canada, àti ìrí látọ̀dọ̀ èèyàn tàbí àwọn ibi tó jẹ́ pé a ti mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ ni. Ẹni ó bá dẹ̀ ti rí ibi tí Wùmí ti ń jó, tẹ́ ẹ rí pé Wùmí lélẹ́yìí tó ń jó, tẹ́ ẹ rójú ẹ̀, tẹ́ ẹ dẹ̀ rí tó mú físà lọ́wọ́, ẹ sẹ́ndì fídíò yẹn sí mi náà. Ẹ rí pé tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣèwádìí ẹ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, òun náà tó lè sọ pé ẹnìkan ló sọ fún òun.
For you to know how serious this is, there are those who are already waiting abroad, either the UK, Canada, or wherever. They are waiting. They say, if we see Mohbad's wife, widow, Wunmi, if we spot you in any of these countries, you will be dealt with. You are not welcomed here. Stay in your lane. I know that if she wants to go to this country, she will go into those countries. There is no way that any of those people who are saying these things can stop her there. But it's going to be difficult if you cannot relate to Africans when you are in diaspora. It's going to be very difficult if everyone is pointing, accusing fingers at you. So the best bet for Mohbad's wife is for her to deal with this case, deal with this issue, sort this thing out before it becomes, before it becomes too, egregious. I mean, it's already terrible already. Before people begin to take matters in a different way. Deal with this case. I'm kind of thinking that there are certain things that she doesn't want to say. And if she's open about it, it's going to convict her. It's going to rope her into it. Her mother is a police officer. So her mother will say, you must not say this one. You must not talk about this. So they felt that the only solution is for her to travel out. And don't think that people just came up with this thing of her traveling out. On a story timeline. And you know what that means? When someone is posting picture of a passport, you know what it means? It means they are processing getting out of Nigeria. You don't post passport like you won a lottery. That's not a lottery. You want to show people that you have passport to travel out. It's as simple as that. And already people knew, they knew back then what it was all about. Like, Wumi wants to go to Canada. So the questions that have been asked is this: why didn't you and your family, if you really loved Mohbad, if the threats were through, why didn't you talk to him and say, husband, let us go to Canada with our kids, with our son. Let's go to Canada. Let us apply either for a tourist visa or a student visa or whatever it is that we can, let us do something. Let us first, if it is to travel first, and then we begin to think of what to do next when we get there. Like, how do we sort ourselves out? Are we going on vacation? Are we going for education purposes or whatever? Because you need to travel for a purpose. Or maybe when you get there, then you can start to tell the world how they are threatening you, how they want to RIP you, and they have all those shout, hold Naira Marley, hold this, hold that. And If you can sell that, then maybe you claim asylum with your wife and son and say, look, please, I'm not a burden here. I have money. I have made a little bit of money. Maybe that would have helped him. Like, look, I'm not going to be a burden. I would like to work. I would like to do my music, but I have money. I'm not going to be a burden. Look, this is what I have. I have this XYZ amount of money. I have $50,000. I have $80,000. So please, I just need a place to stay so I don't get up and I can do my things. And you know, if you say so, you can't go to Nigeria. You see how difficult it is. So every of these things needs to be looked into. Why didn't he come up with? Because even abroad wasn't even safe for him, according to the last, the producer that took him down to the agent that took him down to the UK recently before he RIP. Said he was afraid. He wasn't mixing with others because he was afraid. He was in the turf of Naira Marley, and he knows that they can deal with him. Probably that's why. So, will Naira Marley stretch his hands to Canada? It is possible if they feel that they need to deal with him. But then, this is what makes you rugged yourself too. You just don't get angry chasing your friends because you know them, but you're afraid of the others. You have to put yourself right. You just don't begin to fight that one, scream at this and start acting unbalanced. You should have protected the interest of your husband if you really meant well. But I don't know why. Maybe Mohbad said, no, I don't want to travel abroad. No, leave me here. I'm a local man. I want to stay in Nigeria. I don't know. But immediately, Mohbad RIP. She could not hide it. She wants to travel out of Nigeria. And this is what prompted people to begin to talk like, hold on a second. You mean Wumi? You seriously want to travel out of Nigeria? Like, seriously? And now that this is out, I don't know if she's going to stop. Maybe she wants to apply. I don't know if she's going to stop. But the way I'm looking at it, she's not going to stop. She's not going to stop. She's not going to stop because people are saying it. She's going to do what she needs to do. Like, now I'm traveling abroad. And you know what it means. Once she travels abroad, end of story. She's just going to kind of link up with one dude on that G. That girl, I don't think she's the kind of person that will stop posting. She will start posting videos and pictures of herself and someone else. And people say, hey, what do you expect her to do? Do you want her to sleep with the dead? She has to move on with life. She's a young lady. Everyone remind yourself. That's why in life, you have to protect your own interests also. Because if you RIP, you're on your own. You have to protect your interests. This life is a journey, is a race. You have to watch your back. If you don't do it for yourself, there is a possibility that nobody will do it for you. If you don't protect your interest, there is a huge possibility that nobody will do it for you. Sometimes the people around you are just there because of what you have, what you can give to them, how they can use you. It's not every time that you have to have money before people want to be around you. Sometimes people want you to come to them. They want to be around because they want to use you. They want to use you, and once you are used and dumped, well, you know how it is. You become useless to yourself and to them. So that's why you have to watch your back. You have to pull yourself together. You have to make sure that you yourself, you know within yourself, like, no, I am well, protected. So we are talking about a house that they said is 170 million and probably some money here and there, many other things. They say, oh, let's donate. In fact, GoFundMe for the boy and many things. They were busy raising money on behalf of the boy and Wumi. It was like, wow, this is a good thing. It's a marvelous thing. They were busy raising funds. They were busy raising money here and there. That's what they were busy doing. And she liked it like, wow, with this amount of money, Canada, home, sweet home. Nigeria is no longer home. Mohbad's house is no longer a house anymore. Like, I carry my bag, I move on. And the mother will be like, it's better you carry your bag. And probably, our elder sister will be part of the show. Like, whoa, let's make it so we'll be going to Canada. We are going to Canada now. I have the agent that is going to process this. Both of us will go. And mother will be like, thank God, though, at least they will move down to Canada. 2 of her daughters with the baby. They will move down to Canada. And from there, they will be doing nanny for the baby here and there. This one will go out and chill out. They'll be doing it back and forth. And the mother will go and visit them. End of story. Mohbad, that had done all the stress, sweat. That's why you have to, this life is not joking. You have to wake up. Wake up. Wake up from your slumber. Wake up from your slumber. No one is joking. That's the end of it. The thing that is making Mohbad's father angry is that with all of this, I gave her to this child. I went through the sorrow, I went through the hardship, I went through everything. Mohbad's father sings. Don't think he doesn't sing. He has the same voice like Mohbad, but the man does more of Christian song. He does more of Christian songs. He doesn't do this, type of song that Mohbad does. Look at it. The man sings. So with all the stress and everything, all your sweat in life, everyone is praying to reap from where they have sown. All of a sudden, one family somewhere that did not, just because, your son is in a relationship, they have a son, that's it, end of story. You don't get nothing, your life does not, it's like you came to this world to suffer, you came to this world to sacrifice and nothing more. Your son will not say, Dad, take this Benz, enjoy. All of a sudden, one woman out there, and now they are still even debating on the DNA thing. So guys, I don't know what your thoughts are as regards it's so tough. People are quick to say, why is the father talking about this kind of father self? Yes, people got angry that he buried Mohbad so fast. But what will you do if you are broke? Do you know how much it costs to keep a body in mortuary? Or you think they take money for, you keep the body there and you come and pay later? If the man is saying Mohbad did not even smile at him, Mohbad was just locked down and shut down by the family of his wife. And that's it. Where will he get money? Where will the money come from? Why didn't Mohbad's wife quickly? Of course, they were the ones with the corpse. Even though she hid her face, why didn't she think first of taking the body to the mortuary, then connecting the father or something? Or say, Baba, we are on the way to the mortuary. Please come. This has happened. No, they brought Mohbad down to Ikorodu, like, okay, let's take him down to his father's house. So when problem come, when the thing becomes, when everything is we need to be smart. So that's when the father is important. That's when the father is, okay, now they can bring, the man just look at it like, there's nothing I have to do. I got no money. You want the man to start shouting for GoFundMe? Who knew Mohbad then? The man should start asking for GoFundMe to put his son. But people are quick to say, I will judge you. Why did you go and put the body in the ground? He had to, because there is no money. He has no money. And the mother of Mohbad, that people didn't really know until she came out and said, I'm not dead, I'm alive. The mother of Mohbad and Mohbad's father were not in good times, even though both of them, I saw a video, both of them, they went to beg. They knelt down for Naira Marley, the record label, to accept Mohbad back. When Naira Marley said, this guy is messing up, he's not performing, he's forgetting lyrics. So there is more to what the eyes can see. We cannot just judge quick. We just want everyone to be accountable. That's it. Every stone needs to be, turned. Let's see what's underneath it. It's as simple as that. So these things are painful. You can't stress for your son and all of that, your child. Even if Mohbad's mother that is talking now and smiling, is because she got one or two things. If Mohbad didn't give nothing to her, didn't take care of her, the story would have been different. You will hear she will start shouting, hey, the family of the wife, they are witches. My prophetess told me, we have been praying. I went to the mountain. She will begin to say, but Mohbad gave her one or two things. So she's just like, but the father is like, I didn't even get anything. So where will I get money to put this boy in a mortuary? And people are accusing the man that he just buried Mohbad. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this one. Drop your opinion about it. Like and share. See you in the next update.